Isn't this a botulism bath? I was told this is not safe. People died from a batch of water bath canned potatoes at a church picnic. Am I wrong? Hey y'all, it's Jen again, and I had to make a video on this comment because I get this very often, you know, botulism, botulism, botulism. And a lot of times, because I'm tired of talking about it, I'll just make a funny video, you know, clowning the person or whatever. But I think this is a genuine question. She's respectful, so let's talk about it. Can you get botulism from canned food? Yes. Can you get botulism from frozen potatoes in the store, in the frozen aisle? Yeah, you can. Can you get botulism from pressure canned potatoes? Yes. I hear this story, this specific story, oh, it was a potluck. They had potatoes that they water bath with the skin on and they fed it to someone in a potato salad and 5 people died, whatever, right? That's the story. If you follow my friend Mountain Heart Homestead, he has a great video explaining why there's really no difference between leaving the skin on and taking the skin off. Highly recommend you to go find that video on his page and check it out. I'll tag him in the caption, but it's gonna make no difference if you process your food correctly. If you're processing your food for the correct amount of time at the correct heat, you're gonna have no problem. Now, is it quicker, more efficient, and also safe to do this in a pressure canner? Yes. Is it safer to pressure can potatoes? No. It's also safe to do it in a water bath if you follow a correct recipe and a correct process. The USDA, ChatGPT, Google, they're all gonna say there's no proper process to do that because they have guidelines in place that they must support and recommend to you. I follow Amish practices, sometimes European practices, but the specific potato recipe that Tangela is commenting on is from my Amish water bath potatoes. So when people throw this story around, or whenever they say anything about botulism, oh, my cousin died from her own home canned food and she's been doing it for years, she knew what she was doing. I have a line of questions that I would ask if someone ever said that to me in real life. We're on the internet, so it's whatever. But in real life, if someone's like, yo, you're doing something wrong, and we're having a discussion about it, I would have a list of questions. Let me go over some of them. So one is, what is the exact process? Tell me everything this person did before they canned the food. All they know is, oh, she opened a jar of food, got botulism. That's all they can tell you. Me personally, I need to know how you canned it so I can understand what went wrong in your process or what possibly might have went wrong. How thoroughly did the person wash the potatoes is my first question. Then second, how long did they process the food? Was it at a rolling boil the entire time, if we're talking about a water bath? Were the jars covered with water the entire time, or at least up to the neck? But really, all I need to know is how long they processed and was it at a rolling boil the entire time? Because heat plus time equals sterilized jars. That's why the USDA says if you ever open a